Okay, so in this video I will explain what I do when I play by ear. I think this is probably the most important video to watch of all the other videos I've made, because it shows you pretty much what the videos are all about. Playing by ear is the quickest way to learn to play the piano and immediately start playing songs that you know, even if you don't have a chord sheet in front of you. And the quickest way to learn to play by ear is to use chords number 1, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, actually I started out with just these three, 1, 4, and 5, and then you progress to 6 later on. Now before you learn these chords, before you start using these videos to play the song, you should know your chords. Okay, first you need to know your scales. Actually, before that I would recommend watching some YouTube videos on scales. So your scale is your 7 sets of notes that you use to play a particular song on a particular key. For instance, the scale of C, you have those 7 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1 again. Okay, that's your scale. Now each of these notes on the scale has a chord that corresponds with them on the major scale. So 1 has the chord, a major chord that corresponds with it. It's called the C major. Okay, C major. 2 has a chord that corresponds with it. It's called D minor. Okay, if you look at your screen on the left hand side, you see D minor. And you have number 3 would be E minor. Number 4 would be F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. Okay, number 7 is B diminished, and back to C major. Those are the 7 chords on the scale of C major scale. The chord number 1, 4, 5, and 6 are the most important chords. If you master those chords, you can use them to play by ear. So what I do when I play by ear is pretty much trial and error. So you hear a song like Amin, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. How did I know to go to 4? It comes with conditioning your ears to know which chords to go to, and that comes again, like I said, by trial and error. So I have 4 chords to work with. So if it's not the first one, then it has to be the 4th one. If it's not the 4th one, it has to be the 5th one. If it's not the 5th one, then it must be the 6th one. As a matter of fact, between these 3 chords, 1, 4, 5, you should find the chord that works. Okay, but sometimes 6 works better than 1, and sometimes 1 works better than 6. So these two are actually interchangeable a lot of times. So let's try Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. Now that doesn't sound perfect, so I can try something else. That saved the wretch like me. Obviously that doesn't fit. That saved the wretch like me. That perfectly fits. I was once lost. I was once lost. That doesn't sound great. I was once. So I go back to 1 and start trying again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try all my 4 options again. I was once lost. That works. But now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Now sometimes the chord number 1 can hold the song throughout. That's one of the unique features of this chord. But you should try out 4 too to replace 1. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. That saved the wretch like me. That saved the wretch like me. That obviously doesn't fit it, so you try the next one. That saved the wretch like me. I was once lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Now if you see yourself playing one too many times, then you can always try replace one of the chord number ones with this chord number 6. Okay, I was once lost, but now I am found. Preferably the chord number 6 that is closer. Okay, chord number 6 is A minor, but you can play it here also. I was once lost, but now I am found. But now I see. So that's just an example of using trial and error to find out what sounds best. Again, the sound is the key. How does it sound to you? That's why it's called playing by ear or playing by hearing. Let's try a different song. Mary had a little lamb, and he was white as snow. That doesn't sound right, right? Mary had a little lamb, but he was white as... The next thing on our list of alternatives is a 4. Mary had a little lamb, he was white as snow. And everywhere... That doesn't sound right. And everywhere that Mary went... Mary had a little lamb and he was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went... We have to try something else. La 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 la, and he was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. That lamb was sure to go. That lamb was sure to go. You see how I tried out? First time it didn't sound right. Then I tried a 6, that didn't sound right either. Then I went back to a 1. Okay, so that trial and error is the basic strategy of playing by ear. And pick one more song. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. La 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 la. So it's really pretty much trying one of these 4 different chords. You have 4 alternatives. It's not the first one. You have 3 other tries before you get it wrong. So you have a 25% chance of getting it right the first time, a 50% chance of getting it right the second time, and on like that. Now most of the videos that I have just demonstrate to you how these 4 chords go along with songs. So listening to them and trying to play along with some of those videos might help you grasp the concept of playing by ear using these 4 chords. I hope this video helps.